Hi, I'm Matthew. Welcome to my channel. Today's Sunday and it's time for a shave. Real quick, I'm gonna wet my face. It's Sunday morning and it's raining like crazy. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the video, but I've got 2 days worth of growth. And today's razor, I was gonna do a Willet shave Wednesday with it, but I just couldn't wait. It is the Shield Artist Club style razor. You guys know I am a sucker for a brass razor. And I ended up taking and putting a little polish to it because I'm not a big fan of the matte finish. And I think a lot of times companies will do a matte finish because it hides some of the tooling marks and things of that nature. And anyway, I had to put the polish to it. And so you probably can't see it because of the lighting, but the handle looks remarkable, you know, and I didn't do a super high polish on it, but the matte finish I think is done for a few reasons. One is to save cost. Two, it will hide little blemishes and things of that sort. And so right off the bat, see, I had it kind of, there's a little nick right here. You can kind of see it. And though that's not really too disappointing, there's a little nick right here. Probably can't see it. But the main thing that I was kind of like, and the one reason I don't really like the matte finish is because the smoothness on the top cap and if it's a solid bar, I feel like it kind of gives a little bit of a different shave feel. And so if you can see it, the top cap looks really nice until you get to this part right in here. See if I can get it to see it right in there. There's a definite tooling mark or something, or maybe that's where two pieces of metal went together. And then if you can look on the very end, you probably can't see it. There's a whole bunch of little serrated marks right here, almost like it was held in a vise or something. Let's see if I can get it. You hear that? That's on the end, but if you go to the top, it's nice and smooth. You can't hear that, but you can hear this. And so that is some of the reasons, you hear the thunder, that I think, you know, the whole matte finish can give a little bit of a not so pleasurable shave feel. Here's the bottom of it, if you can see with my big fingers. But anyway, there's the Shield logo and then it says Shield. I don't know if it has an actual name other than the AC razor. I haven't really watched any other videos of people that have it. So, you know, you have to order on AliExpress, and it's a little bit difficult because when you go to view it, there might be like 20 pictures and it'll have a whole bunch of different things. And then as you're going through the pictures at the bottom, it'll change. So you have to figure out which one you're clicking on, and you could possibly order the wrong one. But anyway, Steve, I bought this razor because of you, if you're watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm a sucker for the brass and copper razors. And some time ago, whenever I had bought my Blackland Vector, I wanted one in brass. And I was told no, that they would never make one because it's too delicate and whatever. But so that's why I bought this one. All right, so moving on. It says in there that it's supposed to use the Schick P30 Blade, and one came with it. This one right here. And I don't know if I can get it on camera. if you can see the very bottom cutting edge, it's blue. Not sure why. Well, I have an idea why. If you've ever done any kind of machine shop stuff, whether you're grinding on something or cutting something too fast, it will usually give you that blue to mean like, hey, you're traveling too fast, and so it changes the temper of the metal. I pulled out a new one out of my pack, and it doesn't have it. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Too hard to get in there. But anyway, I'm not going to use the one they sent with it because it was just sent in a little plastic baggie and there was no protection around it. And it's probably, you know, a good idea that they didn't ship it in the razor. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and load that blade up. I've been yapping and flapping here. And I will say that for me, I took apart one time and was cleaning my Vector, and I had thought the blade was out, and when I was not polishing it, but I was in the sink rinsing it and wiping it down, I went right across the top for the top cap, and I was like, that felt odd. And then I looked back down, and lo and behold, there was red fluid in the sink. And so I will say a word of caution: be mindful of the blades when you're taking these apart, because they have a little bit of suction to the top caps. There's what it looks like. I'm not so sure about the blade reveal. I don't like the fact that you can't really see it, but where this blade on the very end, there's like a little spot where the machine cut the two blades apart, so there's like a little spur there that is exposed. That's exposed on both ends, and I'm a little nervous about that. It's supposed to be a mild razor. We'll see. And so I've had a few scents through my nose since the last time I used this, but I wanted to enjoy some cotton candy scent today. So this is 3-Ring Circus by Strike Gold Shave. There's what it looks like. I've done a little bit more digging in there to get it out. I'll have the matching splash to go with it. Let me go ahead and give it a little shake while I'm thinking about it. And I have my makeshift scuttle here. Let me drip it out. So I've already got it lathered up with my Captain's Choice copper bowl and my reknotted solar flare brush by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I'll go ahead and get lathered up here. There's something about warm lather going on your face. It's just so enjoyable. Here's the, see, I got it pretty loose. Probably too much water. I'm just gonna work it around here a little bit. I used a 1/4 teaspoon of soap and 12 milliliters of water. Probably didn't wring my brush out real well, but that's okay. It's got plenty of residual slickness. It's not gonna hurt anything. All right, on to the shave. Let's go ahead and warm the razor up here. Got a bowl full of hot water. And let's go with pass number 1. Not gonna get too crazy around my ear. Wow, this thing is really smooth. There's really not a lot of blade feel to it. I mean, a very minor amount. I would just say, from memory wise, it's pretty close. See that smile? That's a good smile. I'll say that it, just from memory, Probably not as aggressive as the Vector. I can see how a lot of people would really enjoy this. This could be for the people that don't enjoy aggressive razors or medium razors. This is going to be a tad bit below that, and I can see this being a daily shaver for a lot of people. I can't remember how much this was. It seemed like it was $43. And for that price point, I can't complain about the machining flaws. And if you didn't polish it, you would never know. With that matte finish, it would hide all of that stuff. Wow, I really like the way this feels. And it just, the surface area, it makes quick work of the shave. One pass would really be enough. Comment below and let me know, do you have one of the Shield razors? If you do, how do you like it? If you don't, do you want one? I was surprised there was quick shipping. I think it took right around a 2-week mark or less. I was impressed with that coming from overseas. A second here. Hope we're still recording. I got a low battery indicator. That means I gotta wrap this thing up. You know, and when you're filming, it doesn't show you how much battery you have. Shield razors, if you're watching, this is nice. And I will say that if you've watched my channel, you know I would love an open comb plate. I'm impressed. Makes me want to try some of the other blades that I have, some of the feather blades. I know some of them have a little bit different pattern. Let me get cleaned up with some cold water and I'll be right back. Scott, if you're watching, you know what time it is. It's the Ice Cube Tube. If you guys haven't watched Shaving with Peg Leg, go check out his channel. He had mentioned on one of my last videos why I haven't been using this. And, well, mainly because I get excited about making the shave and I forget about it because it's in. It's so nice. It's in the freezer downstairs, and I don't want to walk 2 flights of stairs with my knee, but here it is. If you guys haven't seen this on any of the previous videos, I'll put a little link in the description below on, I think I had titled the video like best post-shave routine, but this is just an old deodorant bottle, and I pour water into it, stick it in the freezer, and then it becomes a push-up piece of ice, and it works really great. I love it. I had to take several different approaches during my shave career to figure out what the best way to have ice, because I used to use chunks of ice and all that stuff. And this is less messy. You know, water dries up. I need to just put on a shave shirt for every video, but I don't. I'm going to follow that up with the matching aftershave splash. And if you watched the review before and you haven't seen that or discussed it with anyone else, there is a little bit of a rubbing alcohol scent when you first apply that. And if you wait patiently, that scent will go away and you will have a very nice cotton candy scent. And man, it's nice. My wife loves it. I'm going to follow that up with a little bit of star jelly. Make sure I turn my phone back on for record. Well, that's the shave for the day. What a nice job. I'll stick a picture right here of everything I used, and I'll see you guys on Will It Shave Wednesday. You have a great rest of your weekend.